I think I also missed someone else quickly. Did I miss someone? Did I miss a sub? I think I missed someone. No, person who I missed. Did I miss someone? Hold on, let me quickly check. Oh no, it's starting. Alright, I'll mute alerts now. Jake Acrobat, right? Jake Acrobat for Prime. And Shingo before with the Prime. And Rockezu. That's a 3. Alright. What song is that? Is that the world's theme? Oh, it's the climb. Yeah.
Hey everyone.
There you go.
SafeLocked here on behalf of the League Dev team to welcome you to season 2021. We want to start today by saying thank you for being here. We're so excited you tuned in from all over the world as we kick off the next year of League together. In some ways, this year will be a little different. As you know, there are more ways than ever to enjoy League. Our hope is that we can create a few moments throughout the year where we can all come together and celebrate as a community. So, to that note, League devs from across Right are joining us today to help kick off the new season.
Multiple games.
Here's a look at everything we have in store.
Nothing. Okay, upcoming schedule. There's gonna be something secret at the end. I assume.
Today marks the start of a new season in League, and with that, a new chapter for Runeterra. So, there's something we'd like to show you. If you've been following League for a while, you'll know that since reuniting, Senna and Lucian have been fighting back the darkness. But as the black mist continues to spread beyond the Shadow Isles, Runeterra faces a new threat that
Their
could
lore
leave
was
the
great
world
so far.
in ruin.
Alright, show me. Cinematic. Alright.
The housing's loose again. What did you do to this thing?
You'll have it fixed by Mudtown. With currents and wind conditions, we can be there in 3 days.
Was that Bilgewater? I couldn't read the map in time. That seemed like Noxus even. Viego.
The mist should be leagues from here.
Well, it saved us a trip.
Senna?
Mudtown. Where's Mudtown
Hey.
though? I think Mudtown
We
is
don't run from darkness.
Noxus.
We light the way.
Did that gun look different? That gun looked a little bit different. More corrupted. Show me Yorick! I want the Yorick in there. I like the theme. What's that?
You don't belong here.
It is!
Crossed through death and ruination to get back to her.
I like the voice.
Return, my queen.
You will destroy this world.
She is my world.
Is he gonna claim Senna again and she's gonna die for the second time? Ooh, Samira. Draven? Not Draven, Darius. They are in Noxus then. Mudtown. Oh, never mind. Bobby! Alright. But that's a Draven! Oh, nice. Nice. Alright. If Senna was claimed for the second time, I would be so excited. What was that? Yeah, alright, we got the blade. I wonder how he's gonna hold it. He's gonna be a two-hander, as in like a staff. It is. But hold on, that piece? That's the thing that he ripped from Senna. What is that? Did he claim like piece of Senna again? I think that might be like a memory of her. Because Senna's goal right now, Senna and Lucian are traveling around finding information about the Ruined King.
We have to go back for her.
Senna,
That was.
we can't defeat
That
him.
was the
though.
wife? That was the essence of the queen itself? What are those, actually?
That's right. Viego, the Ruined King, is here. And even though we love a good cliffhanger, this time we're going to continue the story across multiple League experiences throughout the year.
So there seem to be
We'll talk
like
more about what that
vaults
looks like
around.
during the stream. With that, let's hand things over to the rest of the League PC team to share a sneak peek at some of the new champions,
want update on the map.
skins, and gameplay changes.
I want
coming this
update
year.
on the map.
First off is Jeremy Lee, who's going to catch you up on the preseason item changes and look ahead to some of what's new
All
coming
right.
in 2021.
So I assume this is gonna be a story that's gonna be revealed throughout the year. Like this year.
Hey everybody, I'm
That's what
Jeremy,
we get.
aka Riot Brightmoon, the lead producer for gameplay on League of Legends.
Alright.
I am so excited to welcome all of you to the start of season
All right.
2021.
Good start.
Today I'm going to talk about some of the recent updates we've made to help you get ready for this new season, as well as some of the things we're working on that we haven't released yet.
I don't
So
think
let's
we
get
need to
to
make
it.
a new video on Senna. But we are gonna continue that.
This preseason, we've completely revamped League's item system to keep the game's foundation strong as it continues to evolve.
The queen at the end of
Deciding
the year
which
would be
items
cool.
to buy is part of your path to victory in every game. And item choices, stats, and effects should be clear and understandable. So we took a look at every item and talked about what was working well and what we could improve.
We know about these.
Some items haven't changed much, but we've removed some others and added some new picks, all to make sure that each item has a clear and unique purpose in the game.
Hold on, are they talking about like
One problem we especially wanted to solve was that most of the time, earning a powerful item just wasn't very rewarding.
are they talking about
Getting your first big item should feel impactful.
like
Champions of
reworking the
every
rework
playstyle
system,
should have
or are they
multiple
just
choices
mentioning
to
what
be
they've
excited
already
about.
done?
So, we've added Mythics, a new item class with a
Alright,
powerful
we know about these.
effect that
Fine.
shape the way you play each game. These open new strategic options
That's
and give
okay.
you more control on how you want to play.
Just mentioning.
And because Mythics are so powerful, you can only have one at a time. So
I'm
choose
still thinking about
wisely.
what we saw in the cinematic.
Another
though.
area we focused on was the shop.
Are there
itself.
like blessed isles?
We've wanted to improve the shop for a long
Vaults?
time, but the technology it was using was too old
Around
and
the
fragile.
world?
We've completely rebuilt the shop with new tech and tons of
Or
improvements.
dooms?
For
rather.
example, we've smartened up the recommended tab to make suggestions based on what high-level players are building and which items are good against the enemy team. So if you're worried about having to relearn items, don't panic. The new shop's got your back. Updating such
See,
a
Noxus
foundational
makes
system
sense.
is going to have a
Demacia
big
doesn't.
impact on the game. So we're keeping a close eye on balance and what everyone
Demacia is on
building,
the other side of the
especially in
world.
these first few months.
How
Thank you
would
to all the
the Blessed
players
Isles
who've been
influence
giving us
that?
feedback along the way, and please keep it coming, because like the rest of League, the item system will continue evolving.
I'm
all
not
the
sure
time.
what the essence was, the essence of the queen. I haven't read the new Senna
In
story
addition
that
to
was
the item
revealed 2
system
days ago.
overhaul, we're making
Yet.
some changes to Ranked to prep for this season. So before you get started on the climb, which by the way you can do today, let's take a look at what's new.
Alright.
We know it's been frustrating to win streak into promos only to go 1 and 2 when the stakes are high. So we're removing promotion series between divisions.
Nice.
You'll still go through
Very
promos
good.
between tiers.
Wild
like
Rift
from
has that,
silver to
and it
gold,
is so much better.
but otherwise, it's smooth climbing. This means that you'll no longer have demotion protection between divisions, but you'll still have that buffer once you reach
I like
new
this.
tier. We also know that starting a new season just to grind back up to where you finished the previous one can feel a little tedious. So we've adjusted the way that provisionals work. This year, you should start your climb closer to where you ended.
All right.
And for all of us sweaty hopefuls, Master Tier and above unlocks immediately with the new rank season, which means the race to be first in Challenger
That's also
is
nice.
open today.
All
There's
right.
still a minimum LP
Get
requirement
going,
for Grandmaster
people.
and Challenger. No more waiting 2 weeks for it to unlock. It's ready now, if you are.
Wild Rift should
Finally,
also be
we've been
open.
making some improvements to
believe.
matchmaking and player behavior features. Over the past 6 months, we've been improving our detection and punishment of players who quit or intentionally ruin the game.
I haven't
for others.
experienced this personally, but I know
We
they've
still
been
have a
working
lot
on
to
this.
do. We've been able to improve detection of players intentionally feeding by 40%. And we're also seeing meaningful decreases in players AFKing in games. But even if it's happening less, when it does happen, it can be really frustrating. So one of the big highlights we've recently shipped is LP mitigation. So now you don't lose as much LP when
That's
someone on
good.
your team
That
AFKs
should
in
have been
ranked.
here
And
like
players who leave
5 years
will
ago.
also lose more LP for abandoning their team.
That should have
Talk
been
more
here.
about our additional plans here soon, as we hope to make more changes that encourage
If one person AFKs, although you can now like trade wins and like AFK on purpose so the other people don't lose LP. But that's still,
It
you
was
know.
a long time coming, but I'm happy to say that
Alright,
we've had a
Clash.
great first year of Clash. Over 28 million players played Clash in 2020, and we want to keep that momentum going.
That's massive.
This year, we want to make sure that everyone who wants to play Clash
28
can
million is like a
participate.
fourth
So we're
of the
looking at
entire player
improvements
base.
to the free agent tab.
I believe.
Right now, a group of 4 can find their missing player.
I believe League has
We're
100
also
million
exploring a way
players.
for free agents to find themselves a team. We're also going to test running Clash tournaments
Or
during
accounts.
the week, so that those of you who work weekends will still have your shot at glory.
All right.
Or going 0-3 like I usually do. Although I swear I have won a Clash once.
I have as well.
The first Clash tournament of 2021
once.
starts next weekend. We know it'd be a little much to finish all of your placements before then. So for this tournament only, you don't need to be placed in ranked.
Anyone can join. It's gonna be a fiesta though.
Looking further towards the future, we want to focus on improving the systems that exist around the game. And let me tell you, League has a lot of these. Ranked, Honor, Summoner level, Champion Mastery, Event Passes, you get the point. Needless to say, there's a lot going on.
Free
and
content?
it doesn't always feel like things are working together. Spending time in League should feel meaningful, no matter how you're doing it. And we want to bring all these complex systems together in a
New
way
progression?
that gives you clear progress and rewards for everything that you do. We also want to recognize your personal accomplishments and playstyle and show them off to other players. So whether it's flexing on your friends with your rank, celebrating your skin collection,
Or are
of
they
your
just, like,
favorite
calling it?
champion, or just how many champs you have Mastery 7 on, we want the way you play to feel meaningful and easy to show off. Now, we're still in early development of all
Whoa!
this, but we'll share more later this year. Now,
Whoa,
good luck
hold
with
on,
your
that actually
climbing
looked
ranks,
cool.
your rerolls in ARAM, and snatching that Clash trophy with your friends.
No, go back to
Thanks
that.
for watching. I look forward to seeing all
No,
of
no,
you
no, no, no.
on the Rift.
No, go. That looked cool. Like
Hi,
customizing your
I'm
profile.
Ryan Reeve Morales, the lead producer of the Champions team.
All right.
I want to take a little time to talk with you about some of the plans Champions
Champions
team
and
has in
skins.
store for 2021.
No, not skins yet.
So last year,
Skins
we
are
set a goal
Carlos,
to ship at least one new champion in every position, with the exception of mid lane, where we wanted to have both a mage and a melee champion. We believe that players
Seraphim's
shouldn't
not a
have to go
mage, it's a
longer than a
support.
year to get a new champion to try in their role. So this is something we plan on doing again this year.
It's a support, not
Up
a
first
mage.
on that list is a new jungler, one you just saw in the opening cinematic. That's right, we're finally bringing Viego, the Ruin
That
King,
looks
into
good.
League as a playable champion. At long
Whoa.
last, he's more than just an item. And to prove it, here's a quick peek at the new gameplay they'll be bringing to the
It's
Rift.
gonna be mind control. Mind control ability, watch. He's gonna control Senna. Oh, he's controlling Lucian Soul. Wait, what? Excuse me.
If you want to try him out
Excuse
yourself,
me.
he'll be hitting PBE very soon and goes live later this month.
Stuff happened. He can claim souls. That's literally all I got from this. He can claim souls.
So Viego's release is just the start of the Ruin King story. And the next 3 new champions we will be releasing this year will also tie into Viego's return. Now, for a while, we've been wanting to add more magic damage fighters,
It's a
especially
sewing needle.
one tailor-made for top lane.
Taylor.
We believe snipping a bigger space out of our roster for AP fighters will not only lead to more diversity in top lane,
It's a
but
Taylor.
also more choices for other lanes as well. And with that goal in mind, we began to sew together a new champion for the Ruined King's return. But where
Queen.
do their loyalties lie? With Viego or with Senna and
It's
Lucian
it's
in
the
the
queen.
fight
Queen
for
confirmed. The end. It's the
Also,
queen. The queen is
for our
coming.
internet
That's
sleuths
like
out
way
there,
too many
We
hints.
hit a small Easter egg for this champ
queen
in the
is
Ruined
coming.
King game. So let's see if any of you can find it.
Because they're like, oh,
So
is she
after
gonna
we
side with Senna
pass
or the
through
king?
The new skirmisher.
It's the
The
queen.
next champion after that is a gloomy new artillery mage who would prefer if we just didn't even bother her at all. I mean, I don't blame her. These days, there's so much skill shots and dashes and hyperactivity around Summoner's Rift. Either way, as tiring as all these
Yordle.
champions can be, shooting skill shots everywhere.
That's a
sure
portal. That's a
beats
Yordle
being
portal.
back in that happy-go-lucky Bandle City.
Bandle
She would
City.
choose anything over that colorful, horrible, bright place.
Nora.
Now, the third champion
It's
that'll
an
be part of the
artillery.
Ruined King's
I don't know.
return is a marksman. But much like Senna, they are planned for a non-traditional position.
Is it Sharima?
It's
Sans?
a bit too early, though, to say more about this champ, so look out for future
Ascended
roadmaps
Archer.
for a new Sentinel of Light.
No, a Sentinel of Light. That was Sharima though. That was in Sans.
Now that we've talked about some of our plans,
Can we
for
get
new
like an
champions,
Ascended
let's
Sentinel?
get right into VGUs.
Sentinel of
So
Light
first
is
of all,
what
we're still hard at work on the Dr.
Lucian
Mundo
and Senna
update,
are,
which should go
like
live
hunters.
this spring.
Monster
We really want
Hunters.
to amplify Mundo's whole like dark comedy theme while bringing his visuals up to date as well. Last time we shared his new concept, we heard a lot of feedback from players that his hair was a bit too well groomed for Mundo. We talked as a team about that and we agreed with it. So we updated it to look less well kept, as you can
It's
see
still-
in the new portrait art shown here. Now,
It's
as for his
still
gameplay,
very-
we still want Mundo to go where he pleases,
I was
chucking
expecting
favors
something
along
else.
the way. So we'll be keeping a lot of what you love about Mundo intact.
They removed the
But
waves
look
from
out
his
for a
hair
new
and that's
devlog
it.
this week.
God
We'll go
damn it.
way deeper into Mundo's development. Finally, we announced another player choice VGU poll last year. And while we didn't quite make it for 2020, we're happy to say it's coming this week.
Okay, watch.
You'll be able to choose
Watch.
which champion you think we should update next. The poll will include 5 champions, 2 returning champions in
No
Shyvana
Voidborn.
and Nocturne,
No Voidborn.
as well as 3
No
newcomers
Voidborn.
in Udyr,
No
Quinn,
Voidborn.
and
No
Skarner.
Voidborn.
But
There are
before
no
casting your
Voidborn.
vote, you can learn more about why we chose these champions, what we would
I think
consider
they are gonna
changing
do a
on them,
big
so
Voidborn
that you can make the
rework at
best,
some
most
point in the
informed
future.
decision
Because
on who to
Cho'Gath
vote
and
for.
Kog'Maw need it.
This will be coming in a dev blog along with the poll this week.
No Kog'Maw,
So
no
that wraps
Cho'Gath.
it up for Champions Team. I can't wait for you all to see the new champions we have in store for Viego's return, as well as what you think of Mundo's VGU progress. Thanks for watching, and see you on
By
the
the way,
road.
vote Udyr. Vote Udyr. Udyr needs it. Look at his feet. Vote Udyr.
Hey everyone, I'm John, aka Bellissimo, and I'm the product lead for personalization and events here on the League Dev team.
Events.
Let's not waste any time and get into some of the things that we have planned for 2021.
All right. There's no Carlos. Where's
Over
Carlos?
150 champions in League. There are a lot of mains to make skins for.
Very soothing.
So in 2020, we stepped up the number of skins that we ship each year in hopes that champion mains would no longer have to wait years between skins. But that doesn't mean our work is done. There are still some champions who haven't gotten a skin in a while. So this year, you can expect something for Fiddlesticks, Tom Kench, Corky, Camille, Galio, Lulu, Nautilus, Wukong, Nunu, Sejuani, Rumble, Yumi, and Twitch. If your favorite champion isn't on the list, don't worry. There are lots more to come as we
I don't know,
plan
I'm
to
not
ship
that
over
excited about like
140 skins
many of
this
them.
year.
But
This
Yumi.
also includes some skins for our more popular champions, including Vayne, Caitlyn, and Blitzcrank.
Blitzcrank! Alright, I'm excited now. Can we get ruined Blitzcrank,
For any
please?
given thematic, there's only so many champions that really make sense in that world. With us making more and more skins every year, it means that we run into a problem that we call thematic exhaustion. This means that we've either run out of champions that work well in a thematic,
That makes sense.
or players show their lack of interest through purchase rate, play rate, and feedback.
Yeah.
All of this indicates that we should keep trying new things.
Yes.
We'll still be revisiting some of our most popular thematics this
Project
year,
happening
like
this year?
Project and Battle Academia. but we also want to explore new worlds.
Battle Academia was data
In
mined in Wild
February,
Rift,
we'll
by
be
the way.
celebrating Lunar New Year with a brand new thematic.
In the
Set
old
in
time.
2057,
I love
the
this.
Year of the Ox. Lunar Beast is a world where futuristic cityscapes and ancient temples
This is
collide.
like cyberpunk.
High fashion streetwear with a touch of traditional elegance is the style of this year's Lunar New Year celebration.
I like that.
Here's a first look at Fiora, Jarvan, and Alistar, who are all part of this year's Lunar Beast squad. If psychedelic retrofuturism in space is more your vibe, then good news. Our second major thematic of the year is Space Groove. An eccentric take on a sci-fi universe full of far-out fun and color. The laws of physics and logic don't
He
always
has a
apply
cat in
here.
his arm. That's
Some
cat.
of our favorite champions just really dig that, man. We have lots of ideas for new thematics. and
Whoa!
we'd love your help in prioritizing which ones you want to see the most. So this week, we're holding a player choice vote between 3 thematics that we've been exploring. Codenamed Monster Tamers, Crime City Nightmare, and Debonair 2.0. Monster Tamers is a world where champions harness powerful
Oh, so
creatures
we
from
are
across
voting on
Runeterra
this.
to challenge each other in high-stakes matches. In Crime City Nightmare,
Crime City.
we focus on the crime
Vote for
city
this.
that is Valorant City, where a street war takes a dark and horrifying turn.
Vote for this.
As a mysterious figure introduces those desperate for power to an ancient Cthulhu-inspired evil.
What? Cthulhu.
Finally, we have Debonair 2.0.
Debonair,
In a
though.
world where
God damn it.
powerful elixirs
No,
grant
Crime City.
extraordinary abilities, 2 rival clubs vie for
That's
power.
Malzahar light.
Classy opulence meets modern noir as champions work together to
That's
take
good
back what they
too,
believe is
though.
theirs.
But Crime
We're
City.
going to ship whichever thematic gets the most votes this year, and we may revisit some of the others
It's
later,
gotta be Crime City or
depending on your
Debonair.
interest and feedback.
Whoa. Okay, events.
We've been working to improve events on League, and this year, there are 3 main areas we want to focus on. For starters, we're going to keep running featured game modes alongside every major event. One of our biggest
You've
learnings
done that
last
already.
year was that players most actively played modes that amplify champion fantasies.
Yes.
For example,
Absolutely.
in Earth, we amplify fantasies by asking, what if my champion could cast all the time? Or in One for All, we ask, what if my champion got to stack with itself?
Yes.
We believe that there are other interesting ways to amplify champion fantasies, and we'll be exploring a new mode in 2021, as well as bringing back our existing roster of rotating game modes. The second area we'd like to focus on is the event pass system. 2020 was a crazy year, and while we were able to ship a lot of content, we weren't able to get to some of the event pass changes that we were hoping to. We think clarity and ease of experience
prestige points.
can improve a lot.
Show
and
me
we'll be sharing
what you
more
got.
details on our plans to revamp the system in the first half of this year.
All right, nothing now.
Finally, one of the things that made Spirit Blossom stand out from other events was that it was centered around the lore of Runeterra.
Yes.
We've gotten feedback that you want to see Runeterra stories move forward,
Yes.
the world evolve,
Yes.
and League's champions continue their journeys.
Yes.
At the end of Spirit Blossom,
Yes.
Ari and Yasuo left Ionia on an
Yes.
adventure to Bilgewater.
Mm-hmm.
Their story will continue in The Ruined King, a League of Legends story. But things aren't going to end there. Viego's back, and we'll be following his path of destruction in League PC later this year.
Just
Where will the
easy.
ruination spread next? Who can stand up to the
Oh
Ruined
yeah,
King?
these look good.
And who will fall?
Oh, these look good.
Thanks so
Wait,
much
hold
for
on, who will
watching.
fall?
The only reason we get to do any of this cool stuff is because of your continued support. So on
Would
behalf
those
of the
be
League dev
Ganon
team,
skins?
thank you.
No, I think I think they're gonna fall, get
Hey
corrupted.
folks, Brian Feeney here, the design director of Wild Rift. It's so
And then,
cool
like,
to be
claimed
part
back.
of kicking off a new year of League.
Like, temporary
And we
kinda
can't wait to
Ganon.
show you what we've been working on. When developing Wild Rift, we aim to create an
Alright,
experience
show
that is authentic to League, keeping things just the same.
I
way it
love
makes
Wild
sense.
Rift.
As you've likely seen,
I played
we've
way
also
more
made
than League
some
right now.
changes to
I love it.
champions, skins,
I love
and the
it.
map to make sure things feel great for Wild Rift players. We also know many of you are still waiting to play Wild Rift, and it's taking us a little longer than we planned to get it out to you all. So, here's an update on our open beta rollout plans for the next few months.
Okay, show me.
We're aiming to start service in the Americas in March. We're currently working on ways
It's
to make
still
sure
quite
you
a
get
time,
access
though,
to
March.
a bunch of champions quickly when you join so you can start building up your competitive pool.
Hmm.
We'll have more details soon, and we can't wait for you to start playing.
We got the Yordles. Yordles, show me them.
Many of us fell in love with League when we found our first main. For me, it was Twisted Fate. I told myself it was for those sweet card throwing and picking out plays, but I think we all really knew it was about not needing to walk back to lane when you could globally teleport at level 1.
Does he have global teleport?
When choosing
now?
which champs to bring to Wild Rift, we primarily focus on the ones who can expand on the gameplay and thematics that we're
I
currently
think he does,
missing.
actually.
Wild Rift has around 50 champs, and in 2021, we're really looking to broaden that pool. Our goal is to release an average of 2 champions every month. Well, not our
That's a
main
lot.
goal. We do feel this is a cool throwback to 2009 League PC.
It absolutely is.
Anyways, let's check out some champions.
It absolutely is.
Coming later this year
yes.
will be one of our highest skill cap champs thus
I suck
far,
at her, so I will
Katarina.
play her.
She promises to pick the perfect time to strike with her deadly daggers and... Okay.
She can move.
Let me explain. When we're bringing champions over to Wild Rift, we want to keep their fantasies and playstyles intact. We only look to change abilities if they don't work on twin stick controls, or if there's a cool opportunity to really make them shine. In this case, it's both. We know from Katarina players that her fantasy comes from weaving her ult in and out of fights using Shunpo. But in our playtests, we saw that it ended up being super easy to cancel our ult accidentally with the joystick. So we tried letting Katarina slowly move and reposition while
That's
ulting,
clever.
which ended up feeling really awesome on twin stick controls.
That's a
time to
clever
let it
design.
rip.
Ramos!
Rolling in sometime after will be Ramus the Armadillo. We want to preserve
he looks
Ramus's
like a
fantasy
freaking
of gotta
Ninja
go
Turtle.
fast, and saw an opportunity to wild drift. Ramus now passively rolls, gaining out of combat movement speed, and the twin stick controls give Ramus a new way to really zoom around the map.
That's so clever.
Ramus's new ultimate, Soaring Slam, enables him to leap into the air and create tremors where he lands. The size of the tremors are based on his powerball speed. With these changes, we're
That's
hoping
so
Ramus can feel
awesome.
more than okay on Wild Rift. And finally, as for Dr. Mundo, his update will be coming to Wild Rift a bit later in the year, because right now we're focused on getting the game in as many hands
Okay,
as
so
possible.
Mundo is getting actually
So
an
while
update
Mundo will
to
still
the
go where
rework.
he pleases, he'll just be taking his time getting there as he pleases.
Alright, so they are actually updating Mundo as well. That's cool. I think that's what they are talking about.
We're going to be making some upgrades over the next few months to flesh out Wild Rift's gameplay. One of our big focuses will be our in-game item pool. You've seen the item overhaul that just hit in League PC, and while we
Yes.
plan to eventually adopt some of these changes, we aren't quite there yet. In the meantime, we're looking at the item options currently available in Wild Rift and working to fill in some of the gaps. You can expect us to continue expanding
There are
itemization
not
options
too many
throughout
gaps
the year.
though.
We're also looking into more ways to play.
It's pretty
as one
fine
of the things
now.
players have been asking about is additional game modes. Today, I'm pleased to announce
ARAM?
we're working on our version of
ARAM!
All Random, All Mid, or ARAM, and
Hell
you can
yeah!
help us test it out later this year. If you want a more competitive experience, great news.
Hell yeah.
Our first official ranked season is starting soon.
And they're gonna show
Beyond
me
the
stream
usual matchmaking and ranked improvements, we also want to do more to support competitive play. So we're looking into a couple of things this year. One feature you can expect soon is the ping reply system, which should help you more easily
haven't used it
coordinate
yet,
with your
I've seen
team
it,
and
though.
acknowledge their calls. Finally, a lot of you have been asking for a way to have more choice over the position you play in-game. We're actively working on a solution for this, and we'll bring you updates on this soon.
They are trying to make a role pick a thing in Wild Rift. Which
We're
the game
going to
needs
be
that.
running a ton of events throughout 2021, with new ways to play and share the magic of League with your friends. Events are one of the ways we can create shared moments with League PC. That way, players can experience the world of League of Legends together. Our next shared moment will be the futuristic meets traditional Lunar Beast event in
Ooh,
February.
any.
As a celebration of the Lunar New
Hi,
Year,
Darius
the
is there
squad
too.
will be joined by Misfortune in a new skin
Katarina?
unique to Wild Rift.
No,
We'll
that's
keep
Misfortune.
teaming up with League PC
That's the
throughout the
Misfortune.
year,
Alright.
as we really don't want any missed opportunities. Outside of events, you can expect to see some other
Missed?
skin lines making an appearance
Is the
early this
Ruined
year.
King coming as well?
We have even more plans for the year, so let's jump into
know,
some
Black
rapid
Mist?
fire previews. We'll be heading to Targon later this year to battle for the heavens. We'll also be making our
Alright.
first stop at the lovely Shadow Isles. We're working
Ruined
on our
King.
first to Wild Rift skin line. And later, 2 of League's deadliest champions will face off and hopefully settle the score once and for all.
Okay, so a versus event. Kha'Zix and Rengar.
Before we go, you may
That's a
have been
classic.
wondering where Timo went after Jinx teleported
And the
him and a
Oracles
few
now.
others onto Wild Rift. He's had an interesting journey.
Ooh, Pantheon and
now he's
Aatrox.
starring in our biggest in-game event yet.
They mentioned
Check out the new
Targon.
Tales of Runeterra, featuring Teemo and some of his Yordle pals.
This should be canon, right? This should be canon, as far as I know. Unless we find something weird.
Corky, I've got this.
But Teemo's AWOL. You need a recon. I'll help you find him.
I know where he is. The Bilgewater pages are missing from his scout journal.
Yeah,
Besides, weren't there enemy bogies spotted over Piltover?
Bogies? Bogies? Why didn't you say so?
That helicopter looks so cool.
Teemo?
It was new, different.
Lieutenant Lulu, this rock is the most important part of the mission. You've got this. Bye.
I always have to guard the rock. I can do a lot of things.
So that's Bandle City right here, or like the realm.
I'll fix that.
Teemo? Teemo, sound off.
I got so many videos to make now.
Oh.
Not a single bogey.
That helicopter looks cool.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She thinks I lost you. Well, not this, my boy.
Why isn't Corky updated like this?
Never does anything.
You're not gonna... What? No Tristana?
Nope.
Mission's gone south. Want to go cause a ruckus?
I thought I struck gold when I got one Yordle. Now look what we got.
That's so cool.
Don't care how much
that they are tying this together.
Bounty boy. They're a ticking time bomb of trouble.
Quit your whining. That cage is runic iron.
That's so cool.
Oh, Corky.
Because this is, you know, continuing the previous cinematic.
Bandle City's most decorated planet.
I got so many videos to make. Jesus. Oh.
That makes 3. I'm rich.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm just a distraction.
What about...
What?
As I said, tick, tick, tick.
Donna, I'm watching this rock all day, and it doesn't do anything. I'm starting to think that maybe... Don't touch her, Donna!
What about Glamour, though?
Teemo.
That all the musket you got? Right now, get off of me.
Drop your weapon, you little...
What's a Bandle gunner without her support?
He should have had cigar. Like a frog with a cigar.
Tell you, don't mess with Yordles.
Thanks. I thought I was a gunner.
Is it because they
Not
don't see
with
Yordles?
friends like these
That's
purples.
weird. What about Glamour?
What were you here for anyway?
Vandal Scout mission badge number 389. Adopt a pet. Cute, huh? It's a soul-devouring sea worm!
Soul-devouring sea worm. That's cool.
Teemo,
That's hella cool.
Lulu, Corky, and also Kennen are making their debut on Wild Rift this week.
That's cool.
The Yordle Expedition event will take place over the next few weeks with champs, skins, goodies,
Hold on,
and
how
an
come
in-game
that
experience where you can
looks
follow the Yordles on their
better
journey
than
throughout
in-game?
Runeterra.
That
That's all
Corky
from
looks
us for now.
different.
We're so excited to share more in the future. See you on Wild Rift.
I got so many videos to make. Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Jeff Jew, executive producer for Legends of Runeterra, and I'm here to talk to you about our
All right,
plans for
Sharima now.
2021.
Give me Sharima.
But first, let me get a little
Yeah, but what about
sentimental.
Glamour?
Nearly a year
God damn
ago,
it.
we set out to build a better card game, and the progress we've made has only been possible with your feedback and your support. Since our launch on PC and mobile, we've released hundreds of new cards, brought over fan-favorite champions, and added new features like rotating game modes and in-game tournaments. And the good news is, we're just getting started. In 2021, we're focusing on leveling up our approach to champions and bringing more social features to Legends of Runeterra, while introducing new regions to the game.
Okay. Sharima. Come on.
From the deep seas of Bilgewater to the summits of Targon, we've explored a
Sharima.
lot of Runeterra so far.
We know about that. We've
Up
seen
next,
that one
we're traveling to the
Anubis Guardian.
magnificent ancient land of Sharima,
There you
home
go.
to desert nomads who travel the sands,
Ooh, that's gonna be
monsters hidden beneath,
That's
and
gonna
the
be cool.
ascended beings that rule above. This is Sharima like you've never seen it before. A flourishing
that
civilization
Azir?
with a rich history and a bold new future.
Was
But
that
we're
like-
not just here to geek out over the lore. Let's talk about gameplay. Sharima will add some really cool new mechanics
That
to the
looked
game,
like a live
from
Azir,
seeking
not gonna
buried
lie.
relics to predicting the future or tapping into the godlike power of the Ascended. Sharima's power is available to those who are resourceful enough to thrive. But be warned, the sands do not forgive. We'll be sharing more about Sharima and when you can wander its dunes early in the year.
God dang it. Oh, that's gonna be another video. Ah.
As part of this year's goal to focus more on champions, we're looking for
I got
new
3
ways
videos
to
already.
get you more champions more often.
2 cinematics
Even
and
outside of our bi-monthly expansion releases. The
Mm-hmm.
first of these champion releases is right around the corner, featuring everyone's favorite sad moon boy. That's right, Aphelios is
Sad
coming
moon
to
boy?
lore next month. Aphelios is a gun-swapping Lunari who's kind of that strong, silent
How is
type.
that gonna work?
Sort of like my usual co-host who's just not here right now.
Yeah, where is he?
Has anyone seen him?
There he is. Sad moon boy.
When you summon Aphelios, you'll choose which weapon in his arsenal to use first.
He's socially
But
distancing,
to
I
really
guess.
utilize Aphelios to his full potential, you should also be thinking about
Oh, I
which
didn't read
weapon
what
you'll
he's
need
doing.
several rounds in the future.
Oh.
Your strategy will become more complex as you play more moon weapons alongside the brand new Targon cards. Confused? Don't worry, a loon will guide you. But our
Loon.
focus on champions doesn't end with Aphelios. We're also keeping champions in mind in almost all of the new features we're developing. The first of which may look pretty familiar to some of you. Champion Mastery is coming to Legends of Runeterra.
Whoa, what?
As you play games with each champion, you'll level up your Champion Mastery.
That's cool.
Getting new cosmetic flair for your collection.
That's actually
Paying
cool.
off your dedications to champions you love is important to us.
That's pretty
as
funny.
is enabling your ability to style on your opponents. Now everyone will know they were
That's pretty
slapped by
funny.
someone who has an unhealthy fixation with Maokai.
That's cool. I'll give him that. That's cool.
Last year, we focused a lot on competitive play with ranked, gauntlets,
It's
and
gonna be
seasonal
guilds
tournaments.
or
We're
groups.
continuing to invest in competition this year, and I'm happy to announce that our next seasonal tournament will be happening at the end of February. But we believe we have an opportunity to make Legends of Runeterra a game that's fun to play with friends too. We miss the days of meeting up for late night games and making fun of each other for some really interesting plays. So I'm excited to share that our first cooperative lab is coming this week
Oh,
on
co-op
January
lab.
13th. In this unique game mode, the Noxian army is advancing, and the only way to take them down is through the power of friendship. Work alongside your ally with decks that are built for teamwork.
I'm actually.
Darius is about to
Alright.
hit you with a Noxian guillotine. Don't worry, your buddies got your back.
I'm actually curious.
The
about
forces
this.
of Noxus grow stronger each turn, so plan your path to victory before you're completely overrun. This is just
Huh.
our first foray into the world of cooperative modes, and we're looking forward to seeing what you think. Your feedback will help shape the sorts of labs we explore in the future, and you can expect to see more social features this year.
Honestly, in Hearthstone, I love the PvE modes. I think they should do that in Legends of Runeterra
Finally,
as well.
we had a blast working with the League
Like
team on
story-
Spirit Blossom,
story,
and we're
you know,
excited to
fight.
partner with them again. But they would ruin me if I said
right
anything
then.
else. Like seriously, I don't even think I'd be Miss.
Of course. Yeah, alright.
Well, that about wraps things up for me.
Alright.
Legends of Runeterra
Diego
has
is
already
gonna be
come
everywhere.
so far since I first spoke to you last year.
He's gonna be everywhere.
And the whole
also in
team
Wild
is
Rift.
looking forward to doing even more for you in 2021.
Alright.
Thanks for watching.
Alright. And now Esports, I believe. I wonder if we'll get a secret at the end. Fighting game would be cool.
Hey everyone, I'm Tej, product lead for Teamfight Tactics. and
Oh,
washed
TFT!
up Set 1 Challenger player.
Alright.
Let's talk about what's happening for TFT in 2021.
Alright.
We have some pretty big plans for this year. We want to ship 2 new sets, level up the competitive experience, and experiment with
Okay,
some
2 new
new
sets.
ways to play.
2 new sets?
Let's start with the Fates mid set.
Makes sense. They want to ship 2 new sets.
The set will be available next patch, and all I have to say is, Brilliant Soul and Swain are back. This is our second take on a mid set, and this time we're swapping out even more champions and traits. Specifically, we made changes to the primary carries from the first half of the set to ensure that you'll have all new team comps to discover and master.
We've done episode of
You'll
news
also see
on
the
this.
return of a few old favorites,
We've seen
with
these.
their abilities set to the mythic tier.
We've seen these.
We're really excited about Ornn, who'll be bringing along his unique ability of forging upgradable items.
Okay.
And it wouldn't be a mid set without a new rank stage. You'll be seeing the usual partial
Cyberpunk.
rank reset, and you'll get new ranked emotes based on the sweet LP you've gained over the current rank stage. We
It's
also
the
have
one with
2
the
completely
little
unique
Macy
arenas,
ham thingy,
Club 2
chunk.
and Lunar City. Club 2 is a brand new arena
Cyberpunk.
with beats so sick, not even Chonk
There it
was just
is.
bumping to them.
Yeah. It looks cool. That's cool. That's actually cool. I haven't played much of TFT because I'm just playing too many other games. That's cool.
And meanwhile, Lunar City will immerse you in a
This one is so
futuristic
cool.
setting during the Lunar New Year celebration. And of course,
Dumpling.
it wouldn't be complete without new Lunar New Year themed Little Legends and a Fate Stage 2 pass. All this will go live with patch 11.2.
We have seen all of these in the news. Next set, huh?
This spring, we'll launch our next set and bring you into TFT's most dramatic setting.
It's gonna be ruined, no?
Corruption is nigh, and the balance between good and evil has tilted. The rising tension could yield grave consequences in the
There he
convergence.
is, Ruined King.
So we'll
There he
need
is.
you to help restore
Of
the balance.
course. He's gonna be
As we
everywhere.
get
Like, he's
closer,
gonna be
we'll share
everywhere.
more details on the theme and what to expect when you play.
It's such a shame that they're. I wonder if that's why the Ruined King game is being delayed to match with all the other releases.
We'll also be adding something else to TFT,
Okay, new
along with the next set. Something new, something turbo.
Is it gonna be PvE?
We're working on a mode
turbo?
that you can play when you're shorter on time, like during meetings, during class,
During
late
meetings?
at night, on your
During
commute,
class?
waiting for food, or yes, even on the John. It's still TFT, but a bit simpler and much faster. We'll share more information later in the year, and we're excited to see what you all think about our first.
It's gonna be
mode.
like everyone has 20 health, and you have legendaries from the get-go.
Last year we held the first TFT Global Championship.
That
And
was
it
actually
was
pretty good.
awesome to see some of the best players in the world battle it out.
I loved when they did like local
Fortunately for us in
tournaments.
NA, EU
When-
really put on a show. and
When
KC
everyone
Double
sat
walked
around
away
one
with the
table
title.
and Freak was casting it.
Now
that
we're
was
looking
I
forward to the
loved
Fates
that.
Championship. The regional qualifiers have begun, and the Fates champion will be crowned in just a few months.
I love when the TFT
We're also
tournaments are
looking
at
to
like
improve the
one
viewing
spot.
experience for those events, and we're happy to say we have begun development on a spectator specifically for esports viewership.
Ooh.
There are still a few unknowns, but our goal is to have this ready by the next set's finals. And if that changes, we'll let you know. This
Alright.
isn't all we have planned for 2021. The set that was teased earlier will also have a mid-set drop this summer, and another brand new set will be coming in the fall. But we'll
That's
have more to
cool.
say about all that stuff later in the year. For now, we hope you're as excited as we are about what's coming, and we'll see you soon with the second half of Fates.
Alright. Now esports. That's the part where I sleep because I don't watch esports that much.
Hello, I'm John Needham, and let's talk esports.
Okay,
As
I don't
we
want to be
dive into
disrespectful,
rank up
actually.
this year, our pro players are gearing
I don't
up
wanna
for
be
their own
disrespectful.
competitive journey, starting with the
But
LPL
yeah, this
this
is when I sleep.
weekend, and across the globe throughout the month, LoL esports teams will be vying for supremacy on Summoner's Rift. But first, I want to touch on what's in store in our new emerging competitive scenes. Let's start with League of Legends Wild Rift. We're putting our mobile version of League in the hands of many players around the world. The
Wild Rift
Open
Esports.
Beta has been very successful, and we're excited about the future. Like League PC, it's wildly competitive, with the depth, complexity, and high-stakes moments that make for a great sport.
As I said, I play Wild
While it's
Rift a
still
lot
incredibly
more than
early,
League now.
We're all very excited to bring
I
our
love that
passion
game.
and dedication for esports to mobile. We're committed to building this authentic League experience for years to come, and planning to get things started with Wild Rift Esports in 2021.
That's interesting.
Stay tuned for more updates later this year. We're also excited to
Interesting.
evolve Teamfight Tactics Esports this year. Players from all over the world competed in our first global
As I said,
championship
teamfight
last
tactics.
year, celebrating the Galaxy set. The international fan response exceeded our expectations.
It's cool when it
and
is
this year
like
we're
in a
upping the
friendly
ante.
atmosphere.
Not only will each set have a global championship event, but we'll also be investing more in regional qualifying events and prize pools. For Legends of Runeterra, it's time to stoke the fires of competition. In 2021, players can compete in exciting region-wide tournaments hosted entirely in-game. Players will join the competition through ladder or qualifier events and work to earn their spot on the next big tournament. Once they've qualified, over 1,000 players will face off to compete for cash prizes and the pride
I
of
like
being
this
the
system,
best
actually.
in their region.
Riot is a
Of
really good
course,
system of just
we're
doing
all
esports,
here
to be
today
honest.
to kick off a new season for the
did he
biggest
say
esport on the planet, League of
Shoemaker?
Legends. It's crazy to think we've now got
Did I
10
miss
years
that?
of incredible history, but we're not looking back. We're ready to redefine League of Legends esports for the next 10 years. You'll see it in the fresh new looks of leagues around the
Oh, you are
world.
just the player.
The
alright.
LCK in Korea, LCS in North America, and
Alright.
CBLOL in Brazil. You'll feel it in the excitement of our sport's rising stars who are hell-bent on making a name for themselves. Join us on social at LOL Esports and also at lolesports.com.
All right.
In 2021, we're also returning to China for our
Oh, there's
World
China tournament
Championship.
again.
Instead of the mostly virtual worlds you saw in 2020, we're planning to take
Well,
our
you know,
fans on a
virus is still
massive
happening.
tour of multiple cities across China.
But not in the prettiest ways.
Worlds 2021 aims to be the biggest esports tournament ever and one of the biggest sporting events.
I know
on the
it
planet.
plans to be, but there's still
I'm
real
pleased
world.
to announce today the host city of 2021 Worlds Finals, Shenzhen. This bold,
Alright.
modern
I
city
don't
is
know
on the
that place,
rise,
unfortunately.
making it the perfect destination for the biggest
Looks
moments
cool, though.
in our sport. An
Looks
exciting
pretty,
new
like, in the
city
mountains.
for the next chapter in LoL Esports. With all this, and much more to come, 2021 is set to be our biggest season yet. We see this as a new beginning, and we're gonna make our second decade of esports at Riot Games
Again,
even
I don't want to
better
be
than the
skeptical,
first.
but hey, the virus
An
is still
exciting
going
new
on.
era of LoL Esports awaits, and it all starts today. Next starts now.
I know vaccines are out there, but it's not that far. Or rather, it is still far. Okay, what is this? Okay. Okay. Hold on, I'm waiting for an extra announcement. Or is this just a, like, you know, kind of whatever teaser? Oh, it's the manager game, right? Oh yeah, hold on, what about that? What about the manager game, actually? I forgot about that. Is it actually going? I know nothing about it.
With that, we've just about wrapped up our stream for
God damn
today.
it. That was gonna be
But opening week is just getting started.
one more thing.
Whether
Come
you're
on,
looking to
come on.
begin your climb,
Come on.
team
One
up
more
with
thing.
your friends,
One more
or
thing.
even search for yordles,
One more
there are
thing.
more ways than ever to enjoy
One
a
more.
week.
One more thing.
We'll also have some more ways to ring in the new year throughout the week, including missions, in-game rewards, player choice votes, and community moments so we can celebrate together. Finally, this is just a preview of what's in store for the year, with many more exciting surprises to come. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome to Season 2021.
Hey everyone!
God damn it!
Hey guys! Hey everyone! I just want to wish everybody an awesome 2021. Welcome to
That was
Season
Hazi, I saw
11.
Hazi.
New season. I'm quite hyped about it, and hopefully so are you.
2021 is our year.
새로운 시즌에는 우리 모두 원하는 티어에 갔으면 좋겠습니다. 짜스!
저도 열심히 해서 반드시 골드 갈게요.
希望大家可以突破自我，取得好成绩。
Hepinize bol LP'li güzel zaferler diliyorum.
Y muchísima suerte en todas
I wasn't asked to be in this.
jugando
con sus amigos. Saludos.
I could have spoken Czech.
Möge euch alles gelingen.
I
Viel
bet
Glück
they
und
don't
viel Spaß in 2021.
have a Czech person.
Я хочу пожелать всем игрокам League of Legends отличного лута, держать мою жабу и быть всегда на позитиве.
Вы лучшие.
Next year, I'm very excited to climb the ladder.
Whatever rank goal you may have, hopefully you achieve it.
And stay very awesome.
Thanks for being part of the League of Legends community.
I'm expecting to see each and every one of y'all out on the Rift.
Good luck in your games.
Good luck and have fun in the year of 2021.
올 한해 여러분들이 원하시는 티어 꼭 얻으시길 바라겠습니다. 감사합니다.
May the best player win, or as we say in French, que le meilleur gagne.
May year 2021 be full of top fours, but not against me.
See you on the Rift. Good luck on the climb.
Have fun with the new season.
You got this.
Ooh, Fox.
Have fun.
You show your visual West.
One more thing. That's any Viego. Yordles. There's gotta be one more thing, right? Come on. Come on. God damn it, it's really the end, is it? Come on. No! It's gonna be the end! God damn it. Damn it! I don't wanna watch Asmongold! Ah! God dang it.